know you're
Yeah.
interviewing me, but I mean, I think a lot of people might agree to that intellectually, but when they're on their own and they know they need to put in some hustle, they need to pick up
Yeah.
the phone, make the call, initiate, and they just don't do it. Where do you find that motivation to sort of show up every week and actually create the activity and the buzz, right? Rather than just like letting things coast. What keeps you on point there? Because it's easy, I think, to lose that for all of us.
Yeah. It's a great question because I didn't always have it. And I think what for me it was just I believe so strongly in what this is. As soon as like for me, I saw LinkedIn automation, I saw the power of digital marketing and content marketing, and I saw that I had a knack for both. Plus, I'd already recruiting. It was like kind of like I just looked at like what could I get paid for? Where could I help? And I just threw stuff out there. And I just like we had some proof points. I saw like where it could go, but as an entrepreneur, I was like, I know this works. Like I know automation works. I know content works. If someone says it doesn't work, it just means it's not working for them. So the challenge is to figure out how do people learn, how to do all this. And I think I had to stop comparing myself to other people. So I just didn't care. I didn't care about likes and everything else. I was like, I know this works. I have to get what I know to work out into the market. And like I'm gonna find my people. And now the automation tools and the content that got distribution out there. I just focused on distribution. How could I connect with as many people as I could every day, introduce myself to as many people every day, post every day relevant to the recruiting market, right? Pick that niche. It took me about 4 years to figure out an offer and like my market and everything else.
Yeah.
But like I just talked to them every single day. And I just started conversations like I know how to do this. I need what does that cost? It's like, well, at the beginning, I don't know. Or like, what do you need? Right. And I just diagnosing what are the issues, what are the problems, what are the clients that you're trying to get more of, what are the types of candidates that you want more of. And I had to do things to make sure I had a runway, right? I still worked for an agency part time, and that owner knew I was building this thing out. So you have to have a runway. You have to have that, right? If it's a side hustle or whatever else, like make sure you're not scrambling to pay the bills because that allowed me to figure out my market.